What does it take to be successful with infinite banking? The strategy really is very simple and easy to put into practice. So it doesn't require above average intelligence. It does require having a participating whole life insurance policy that has acquired some cash value. So for some of us, in order to be successful in practicing infinite banking, it will require some patience, what I call stick-to-itiveness. You can call it persistence if you like. Let me explain. Aloha, I'm Stan Cox, principal broker and strategist with SC Finance Strategies and Insurance Consultants. I'm also the author of the books on the tax-free cash growth warehouse strategy, and I'm the managing director of the Hawaii Financial Freethinkers Academy, a nonprofit financial literacy education organization. For the past several years, I have focused on and specialized in the infinite banking concept and developing the tax-free cash growth warehouse finance strategy. So if you find this to be helpful, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Also, please post your comments and questions down below here. Now, some people have a good deal of liquid cash assets and can therefore easily fund a well-designed whole life policy so that it has sufficient cash value to be useful right away. Others, not so much. So in that case, patience and stick-to-itiveness will be required. However, I want to emphasize that you can start small and grow not only your policy value, but the cash value of your policy and the things you finance with the strategy. I have clients who have moved large savings into their policies. And let me state here that I refer to properly designed whole life policies as tax-free cash growth warehouse accounts, or TFCGW accounts. And that's because that's what they really are. Your whole life policy, when properly designed for rapid cash value growth and availability, becomes a warehouse for your cash to grow tax-free. And that tax-free growth is guaranteed, safe, protected, and totally available to you, the owner, and only you. So, tax-free cash growth warehouse, where everyone is locked out except you. Now, many clients have taken their retirement account savings, such as 401ks, IRAs, even qualified annuities, and loaded that money into their TFCGW accounts. They do that because of the high compounding growth these accounts generate, and it's guaranteed, safe, not subject to the losses that investment accounts are subject to. And yes, there is a way to move money from a tax-deferred account into a TFCGW account without having to pay any tax or penalties in the process. Of course, taxes will have to be paid on monies taken out of tax-deferred accounts, but the strategy we use to accomplish the move from those tax-deferred accounts into your TFCGW account prevents you from losing the money paid to the IRS and makes it so that you actually continue to earn the high compounding dividend interest on the money even as you pay the required taxes. That strategy is for another conversation, but for now, what does it take to succeed with infinite banking? I mentioned patience and stick-to-itiveness. Maybe required. I'll go ahead and add a bit of self-control to those virtues as well. Although self-control is pretty much implied if we are to exercise patience and stick-to-itiveness. Anyway, as I said, you may not even need the patience if you already have a big pile of savings that you can move on into your tax-free cash growth warehouse account, because that's primarily the part that requires the patience. Patiently waiting for the cash value to grow to the point where you can leverage it to finance something. After all, that is what infinite banking is, becoming the owner of a bank, or as I call it, a warehouse of cash that you can own, that you do own and control. See, I know of what I speak. I said at the beginning that you can start small and grow your TFCGW account in every way. And that's what my wife and I did and have been doing since we started our own TFCGW accounts. We started kind of late. I was 59 and Amanda was 54, and we did not have a large savings that we could move into our policies. Neither could we afford big premiums to pay in so that as to grow our cash values rapidly right away. So we started with small policies, just $150,000 each. That's the death benefit of our policies, or face value. But in under a year, we had enough cash value to leverage to finance some nice living room furniture, and we did that. It was our first actual experience using the infinite banking strategy. Even though we had leveraged a good portion of the cash value of one of our accounts, the cash value continued to grow. And the next year, we leveraged it again to buy some office equipment, including a couple of computers and more furniture. We financed a couple vacations along the way with our TFCGW funds. And the money in our warehouses continues growing tax-free. Fast forward to last year, and we paid cash for our brand new SUV by leveraging the cash value of one of our accounts. And our warehouses keep filling up with that tax-free cash growth. And I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing. So a little patience, stick-to-itiveness was required in our case, and it has been oh so worth it. Patience and waiting for the cash value to accumulate to the point where we could use it to finance something, and stick-to-itiveness in paying our premiums and keeping up to our goals. And I mentioned self-control, and that can be a requirement, even if you don't need the patience to build up the cash value. See, the TFCGW strategy often includes using your TFCGW account as a personal sweep account. We have other videos on this channel that describe using your TFCGW as a sweep account for specific purposes. And this use is particularly valuable in saving tons of money, especially interest charges and fees, and paying off debts. In any case, when you leverage your cash value to finance something, you'll want to pay back those loans eventually. And that takes some self-control and determination. But one of the great things about this whole infinite banking TFCGW strategy is that when your account is set up with the right company and designed the right way, even when you take those leveraged loans, you will be earning more money with the compounding dividend interest than you will be paying in simple interest for the loans. So you will always be coming out ahead, making more money than what you're paying. We also have other videos on this channel that describe the exact steps for taking leveraged loans and using the infinite banking TFCGW strategy. All of it really is very simple and easy. So what you need to be successful with infinite banking is to first have a properly designed participating whole life policy with the right company. That's where I come in. You need just a little help with taking your first leveraged loan or two, and maybe some coaching on your ideas of what and how to use the strategy for your specific goals. I'm here to help you with that as well. You may need some patience and stick-to-itiveness and a little self-control. So if you have what it takes, set up a call with me on my Calendly page. The link is below. And let's talk about how infinite banking and the tax-free cash flow warehouse can be the key for you to become master of your financial world. Again, if you found this to be helpful, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, please post your questions and comments here. You have questions? We have answers. For a more complete explanation of the tax-free cash growth warehouse strategy, you can watch our 60-minute free webinar. The link is in the description box below. The link to buy my books on Amazon.com is also below. If you'd like to book a free phone consultation with me, the link to my Calendly page is below. If you'd like to become a client of ours, the link to the application is also below. We're here to help. We look forward to helping you. For now, aloha and mahalo for watching.